I perform lots in the U.S., so it's great to be speaking to you guys who will understand what I'm talking about. And that's the thing, because Americans don't know a lot about us, and the further south you go, the more ridiculous it gets. Like, I went to Houston to perform, fly in, land, go to get my rent-a-car, give the lady my ID, she looks at my ID, she's like, oh, you're from Canada. But then I'd met a guy in Louisiana that had never met a Canadian. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. And he came up after the show, strolling up, he was, hey, Canada. I was like, well, at least you got that right. I was like, how the hell do you guys do it up there? Do what? No summers. I was like, no, we get summer. So yeah, but it's just the season, it doesn't actually get hot. No, it gets hot. Now, you know when you hear the rumors, like, oh, they think we live in igloos and ride moose. I met the guy. So he's blown away, couldn't believe it. He's like, so what do you guys do up there for fun if you can't play ice hockey? So I had to explain to the guy that, you know, Canada's a big country, kind of depends on where you live, what you do in the summer for holidays. And I said, you know, where I live, I go, well, there's lots of lakes. So I said, camping's big. And he said, what kind of camping? So I explained a standard camping weekend to him, and he looks at me after, he's like, that's a holiday? I was like, yeah. He goes, that don't sound like no goddamn holiday. I mean, it literally took that guy for me to realize camping does not sound like a holiday. Is that how blue collar we are? That our holidays are more work than just being at home? And nothing nice goes camping with you because you know it'll get destroyed. Like, I live on the road. My wife's fine when I leave. I go camping or fishing. She follows me around the house. I got my bag packed. She's like, okay, I think he's good. I come back in the room. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I thought you had everything. I was just going to grab a pillow. Not one of those pillows, you're not. Then I go get the frying pan for the fish fries. I'm digging around for the frying pan. She hears the pots clanking. She's right over my shoulder. Keep digging. Keep digging. You're not taking that one, I'll tell you that. Under the lids, baby, because we haven't used... there, that one, right there. Yeah, with the handle broken off of it. Everything sticks to it. It's terrible for cooking. That's the camping frying pan. Perfect. That's the frying pan I need, is the frying pan with no handle for when I'm drunk cooking fish on a roaring open fire. And I live by the national park, too. So you go in there, national park's going to give you all the rules, and you come in there, you got to do this and this and this. Like, yeah. And it's like, make sure to put all your coolers away. And instantly, I was like, oh. Kids are stealing beers, eh? Like, what? No bears. I was like, oh, I used to steal beers as a kid if they just give me the heads up. He's like, well, there's been a lot of bears. He's actually, the concentration's been a little higher this year. He goes, so, just, clean your sight, put your coolers away, and you should be fine. They're more scared of you than you are of them. To which I said, you're a liar. You are 100% lying right now, sir. Because one, you don't know how scared of bears I am. I'm very scared of bears. And second of all, I've seen bears before, and they didn't seem concerned when they saw me. Never seen a bear walk out of the bush and kind of stutter step, just kind of like, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do here? What are we gonna do? What's that? Oh, it's a white one. They're the worst kind. Oh, he's got kids with him too. He's gonna be pissed off. You ever notice going camping too is almost identical to the same way you go into Vegas and the way you leave Vegas. Camping in Vegas, identical the way you go in and out. Vegas, camping, like, here we go, let's guzzle, let's do it, woohoo! Camping in Vegas, both after 4 days, like, oh my God, I need to go home. I need to shower, and I need to reevaluate my life. Because when you first get there, you're all excited, eh? Ooh, you set up your nylon fortress tent. And then what do you use for a bed and a blanket? A little heavenly combo thing called a sleeping bag. Well, hello, holidays. Jump in that bag, you're like, right on. Oh, this is great. I usually just sleep on a balance beam at home. Oh, and then the smell you get in that tent, too. 3 or 4 people have been drinking all night, sleeping in a closed Ziploc bag of farts and morning breath. But you don't realize it right when you wake up because you've been in it all night. You're used to it. It doesn't even faze you. You wake up like, oh my God, I gotta take a whiff. Oh. You unzip that tent, you come strutting out like, whoo, I gotta piss so bad. That's a lie. No one's ever came strutting out of the tent to take a pee. At best, you put on one flip-flop, keep one foot still in the tent. Hey, you guys, don't take a left when you come over to the tent. But now you've experienced the fresh air. So now when you come back in this tent, it's like a heat wave of stink punching you in the face. You want to get back in the tent, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. But it's different than drink puking, because drink puking always preceded with 2 minutes of spitting first. You've drank too much, it's the old classic. Yeah. Don't bring Jägermeister camping, seriously. And then you get that long hangy spit you can't get rid of. You gotta cut it off with a finger, now it's hanging out over here. You got a game of double dutch going on trying to get her off. Thank you, Winnipeg, for having me here. All the best. Have a great night. Take care. Woo!